What could possibly be more interesting than traveling in time? Time travel in popular science fiction, as well as theoretical physics, has fascinated me since early adolescence. Yet recently, you may notice when you watch television, take a look at the newsstand, or hit the local comic shop, that time travel fiction has tapered off. I would hazard to guess that if someone asks you to name a show dealing with time travel, only one show would materialize to mind. Well, I'm inviting you now to think outside the blue box. Quantum Leap arrived at approximately the same time that I moved to St. Louis from New Orleans. The show was the brainchild of Donald Bellisario and premiered March 1989 to a moderate viewing demographic at best, something which never changed. I was 9, with no new friends to talk to, and my other time travel show, Doctor Who, was formally off the air, which it would be for over another decade. Quantum Leap filled a very real need within me. The show's title is an allusion to a significant scientific discovery, one which advances the overall global community in a substantial and profound way. I believe Quantum Leap lives up to this distinction, at least in the realm of science fiction. All you need to do is take a close look at the uniqueness of the concept, the depth of the characters, and the pure historical detail of the series. The introductory 2-hour pilot burst onto the screen in a futuristic, bright, and flashy sports car, driven by a gaudily dressed womanizer who chain-smoked cigars. Meet Al, played for the duration of the show by the inimitable Dean Stockwell. Al was a high-ranking ex-military official, an admiral designated as a special advisor to Project Quantum Leap. The only other consistent character on the series was the lead, Sam, played by the extremely versatile yet vulnerable Scott Bakula. Dr. Sam Beckett is the scientist in charge of this government-funded time travel experiment. When I say funded, I mean, of course, underfunded. And the Government Oversight Committee for Quantum Leap expects results immediately, or else the small amount of funding will dry up. Taking a cue from the news headlines of the day, I'm looking at you, Bush administration and Desert Storm. Quantum Leap's impetus began with money running out, time running out, and an overworked and underpaid staff, forced to push things forward, even when clearly not ready to do so. Thus, desperate to prove his theory and protect his crew, Dr. Beckett makes a bold, brave, and incalculably stupid move. He tests the project accelerator on himself. Other participants from the Project Quantum Leap Lab are featured sporadically throughout the show and in different episodes. Ziggy is the name used for the supercomputer which runs the facility and other temporal aspects. As a kid, I remember always wanting to hear Ziggy's voice, and indeed, you finally do, voiced by Deborah Pratt, the narrator and co-executive producer, for one episode when Dr. Beckett makes it back to his proper time, the leap back, September 18, 1991. Irving Gushy Gushman, played by Dennis Wolfman, is the project's head programmer, oft mentioned, and gets left in charge when Dr. Beckett begins leaping. Lastly is Dr. Beeks, the program's psychiatrist, whom helped develop Ziggy. She keeps tabs on Sam's mental health, and although she isn't seen on the series much, she was played by the underutilized Candy Ann Brown. Now I can go a bit into real time travel theory, such as photon revolution, dark matter and dark energy, and temporal gravity reversion, but suffice it to say that it looks cool.